hope you're all doing well. So first of all, I just want to say I hope I don't look too washed out in this video, because in the screen thing I look really pale. And also, if you see me wearing a hat in like loads of videos this month, it's because my roots are really bad and I'm a bit embarrassed about showing you guys, and I need to get my hair done, but I don't have any time until the Tuesday after next to go and get it done. But anyway, on to the video. This video is going to be kind of like a review and swatches of some new lip products that I'm loving. Now, I don't really do that many videos about one particular product or reviews on something I've been sent, but I was sent the Rimmel Apocalypse lip lacquers about 2 months or 6 weeks ago, quite a while ago, and they look like this. I'm going to show you them in a minute. And I was going to do maybe a blog post on them, what I thought about them and some swatches, but then I really fell in love with them, so I thought I would do a video. And yeah, I've been using these, literally no lie, almost every single day since I got them, trying out the different colours. Some suit me, some don't, as you'll probably see in the swatches, but I do want to test them all out for you so you can see what they all look like. They've got really cool names, which again I will tell you in a minute. And yeah, I'm just going to show you them and then swatch them for you on my actual lips so you can see what they look like as opposed to just on my hand or something. This one is the lightest one. I thought I'd start with this light one because the formula is really cool. It's kind of, as I said, it's a lip lacquer, so it's in between a lipstick and a lip gloss. It's much kind of more opaque and matte than a, you know, shimmery lip gloss, but it goes on really smoothly and it's not as drying as a lipstick. And you know, they've got a bit of moisture in, so your lips don't automatically feel dry as soon as you're putting them on. So yeah, this one is Nude Eclipse. And as you can hopefully see, it's a really pale nude. Now, I used to wear these sorts of colours all of the time, and I do like them, but I tend to go for something a bit more vibrant nowadays because to me this makes me look severely washed out, and haven't got a tan or anything at the moment, so it really doesn't help. I think if maybe you've got a slightly darker skin tone, or you've got a tan, or even dark hair, this colour, this sort of colour is really nice, but I don't tend to reach for this too much. What I do use this for is to tone down a very bright colour that I put on that maybe is a bit brighter than I wanted. Then I can put a bit of this over the top of it and it really tones it down. So this one I'm wearing now is called Luna. So it's this really pretty peach colour, and as you can see they've all got this doe foot applicator, which I think is probably my favourite kind of applicator for this type of product. So I do really like this one. I think it probably looks again a bit more washed out than it is in real life. I do like it because it's that bit more vibrant than the last one that I showed you, so I think this one suits me a bit more. But again, this is more, I think, a sort of summery colour. Again, suits people with a darker skin tone, but I think people with very pale skin can get away with a nice kind of peachy tone as well, so it really suits a lot of different people, but I would go for a peach colour more in the spring and summer. This one is called Celestial, and it's this really gorgeous pink colour. And I have to say that I think this one is my favourite out of the 8. It's kind of like my colour lips but better colour. It's just a really pretty pink. It's the sort of colour that I would normally go for because it's not very pale but it's not too vibrant. So on a day where I kind of just want to go for not so much a neutral lip, because you could go a bit lighter and a bit more nude and neutral than this, but I think this is just a really pretty wearable colour for everybody, and it doesn't really change the tone of your skin in any way. It doesn't make you look too washed out. I think it looks nice with blue eyes as well. I don't know, maybe it looks really nice with brown and green eyes, but I think the two colours kind of go well together because it's got that kind of bluish undertone, so I really like this one probably the most. This one is called Nova, and I have to say again, this is my second favourite because of the colour. It could slightly be a bit less wearable because it's the next stage up from Celestial, and it's very vibrant pink, much more vibrant than it's showing on the camera, but I do love this colour. But wearing this on a day when your skin isn't looking great and you're feeling a bit rubbish, this is going to really kind of brighten up your look even if you don't want to put too much eye makeup on. This one is called Apocalyptic, and it's even the next step up in a bright pinkish red colour. So this one is going mega bright, and by now my lips are absolutely hating me for applying this lip lacquer and then keep taking it off. It's not mega hard to get off, but obviously the darker they get, the more it becomes like almost a lip stain as well, which is really good because it's got good staying power, but it's not very good if you want to constantly put one on after the other, which you probably wouldn't be doing, so it's fine. Yeah, I do like this one. I think this is more of a colour that me personally I would wear on a night out, or if I was putting more makeup on, you know, like fake eyelashes and, you know, just going a bit more for it, if that makes sense. And this is a good colour as well if you're the type of girl that wants to be a bit more adventurous in their lip colour but they don't want to wear a bright red. This is a good one to go because it's kind of in between a pinkish reddy colour. So while I was waiting for my battery to recharge, I was just looking at this video on my computer, and my new camera has autofocus on video, and it is, as you probably know, clicking between every time I move, which I didn't realise it did, and I didn't realise it was so loud. So hopefully you can put up with it for the first part of the video, and I'm just going to have to stay really mega still now between doing the close-up shots, and hopefully I can work it out for the next video. And I'm just really annoyed that it's so loud and clicky. But anyway, on to the next colour. This one by far was the hardest one to apply, and I had to wipe it off and start again, and it just literally went everywhere. So what I have learnt with these is that the best thing to do is really take off the excess off the applicator, so just wipe it off and apply it with as clean a brush as possible, if that makes sense. So I can hear it clicking, it's really annoying me. Yeah, so just put a little bit on, because a little bit goes a long way and you'll be able to control where it goes a lot more. So this is what it looks like close up. And this is what it looks like on the applicator and in the bottle, or the tube should I say. So just looking at this one in the tube, I didn't think that I would like it because it's just kind of a bit of a cherry red colour, and I didn't really think it would suit me. I don't know if you think it suits me, but since I reapplied it, I think it looks quite nice, and I'm going to be wearing this one actually a lot more because this is probably one of the ones that I've tried the least. And yeah, I've kind of fallen in love with this one now, so I really do like it. Okay guys, so we're getting even brighter. This one is called Big Bang. And again, I really like it. This is a kind of more sophisticated classic red than the last one. That's why I think I like it a little bit more. You probably can't really tell that much of a difference between the two, but this one is kind of, like I said, like a cherry, maybe raspberry red. It looks pink next to this one, and this is a real classic red. Again, it's quite hard to apply, so I just used a really small amount on the brush, and then you can really kind of make sure you know where it's going and it's not kind of going all over your mouth. So yeah, this one, again, I really like. Okay, so the last one is this one, and it's called Galaxy. Now, I don't know how well it's showing up, but in real life it's a real kind of dark, vampy purple colour. And the ones that I've got kind of go from nude to peach to pinks to reds, and this one is kind of the odd one out because it is purple. And this is the sort of colour that I really don't feel suits me. I've been loving more vampy colours recently, but they're more kind of like very deep berry toned colours and fuchsias that are quite dark. This is more along kind of the vampy kind of gothic lip look, which suits some people so amazingly, but I don't really particularly think it suits me that well. But I wanted to do this one last, even though this one really isn't as dark and in your face as some of the reds. This is actually easier to apply than the last two reds that I just showed you. Those ones are the hardest ones. But even though, saying that, I do think it's really pretty. It probably would be like the last one that I would go for. And if this was, like I said, slightly more of a berry tone, then I really would love it. But this is more if you like that kind of vampy, gothic lip look. So that's all of them. Let me know which ones you like the most. Like I said, I think my favourites are the two pinks, Celestial and Nova. I really love these two colours. The two that I probably like the least are Eclipse and Galaxy, the one that I'm wearing now. but saying that, I think they're still really nice colours, and I'm going to definitely try wearing the one I've got on now a bit more often. This one I think is a bit too pale and too nude for me. And the one I surprisingly really have fallen in love with is Big Bang, which is the second red I showed you, the kind of more classic red. I really like this one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little review and little swatch video of the Rimmel Apocalypse lip lacquers. I'll put information regarding price, and obviously you know you can get them in Boots and Superdrug and stuff in the box below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like me to do more product reviews and swatches, then please thumbs up this video. And also I'm uploading a video every other day in February, so make sure you're subscribed so that you can check every video out that I'm doing this month. I've got lots of ideas, and if you've got any videos you'd like me to do, then put them in the comment box below. Thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you later, bye!